What if I told you that the worst moments of your life could be the best things that ever happened to you? Sounds impossible, right? Yet, history and personal triumphs show us that every setback has the potential to become the foundation for a powerful comeback. Life is full of challenges. We all face moments that knock us down. Moments make us question our strength, our direction, and even our purpose. But here's the truth: setbacks are not the end. They are moments of recalibration, opportunities to pause, reflect, and rise stronger than ever before. This is the story of how to transform opportunities and failures into fuel for your greatest successes. Step 1. Reframe the setback. Reframing a setback begins in how you perceive failure, adversity, or disappointment. It is natural to feel frustration, anger, or even despair when life throws unexpected challenges your way. But it's essential to pause and shift your focus from the pain of the moment to the potential it holds. A setback, when viewed through the right lens, transforms from an insurmountable obstacle into a profound teacher. Imagine a climber scaling a mountain who encounters a sudden storm. They can either curse the weather and retreat, or use the storm as an opportunity to build resilience, sharpen their instincts, and develop new strategies for reaching the summit. Your setbacks function the same way. They provide a chance to pause, assess, and grow. It's not the failure itself that defines you, but how you respond to it. Begin by asking yourself empowering questions. What is this situation trying to teach me? How can I turn this moment of difficulty into a catalyst for personal or professional growth? For instance, losing a job might seem devastating at first, but it could push you to pursue a passion, or teach you the value of adaptability and self-reliance. Similarly, a failed relationship might feel like the end of the world, but it can offer valuable insights into your needs, boundaries, and the qualities you seek in a partner. Reframing requires a mindset shift, a commitment setback not as a verdict on your worth, but as feedback for your journey. Consider some of the most successful individual history. Their stories are filled with failures that they reframed as stepping stones. Start by embracing the idea that setbacks are in pursuit of growth. Life is not a straight line, it is a series of peaks and valleys, and the valleys often contain the lessons that prepare you for the next ascent. When you encounter a setback, resist the urge to internalize it as a reflection of your capabilities or character. Instead, externalize it as an event, something that happened, not something that defines you. By detaching your identity from the setback, you create space for objective analysis and productive action. Reflect on what led to the setback. Were there decisions or actions you could have taken differently? What external factors played a role, and what aspects were within your control? This process isn't about assigning blame, it's about uncovering insights that can guide your next steps. Embracing this analytical approach turns setbacks into a goldmine of information. Another crucial element of reframing is the nature of setbacks. No matter how daunting a challenge may seem, it is but a moment in the grand timeline of life. Think of it like a bad chapter in an otherwise compelling book. It's necessary to the story's development, but it doesn't define the entire narrative. Remember this too shall pass, and that the lessons you learn now will equip you for future chapters. Gratitude can also play a transformative role in reframing setbacks. While it might seem counterintuitive, finding even a small glimmer of gratitude in adversity can shift your perspective dramatically. For example, a missed opportunity might free you to pursue something more aligned with your goals, or a challenge reveal inner strength you didn't know you had. By focusing on what you can appreciate in the situation, you rewire your brain to see possibilities instead of limitations. Visualization is another powerful tool for reframing setbacks. Close your eyes and imagine yourself on the other side of this challenge. Picture the person you've become, stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This exercise not only inspires hope, but also reinforces the belief that setbacks are a necessary part of the journey toward growth. When you can see the bigger picture, setbacks lose the power to paralyze you. Community and support also play a vital role in reframing setbacks. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, especially those who have faced and overcome challenges of their own. Their stories can offer perspective and remind you that setbacks are universal, not personal. A mentor, friend, or even a book about somewhere into success can provide the guidance and inspiration you need to reframe your situation. Finally, reframing a setback requires action. It's not out to change your mindset. You must pair it with deliberate steps forward. Use the insights you've gained to create a plan of action. Set small, achievable goals that align with your vision for a comeback. Each step you take, no matter how small, reinforces your new perspective and builds momentum. Remember, transformation doesn't happen in a single moment. It's the result of consistent effort over time. In reframing your setbacks, you reclaim your power. You stop being a passive recipient of life's, become an active participant in your own growth. The moment you choose to see your setback as a setup for a comeback, you shift the trajectory of your story. You become the hero of your journey, not despite the setbacks, but because of them. Embrace this process, and you'll discover that every setback holds the seed of a greater comeback. Step 2. Accept responsibility without self-blame. Responsibility without self-blame is one of the most liberating and transformative acts you can undertake. It begins with a shift in perspective. Undertaking ownership of your life does not mean condemning yourself for past mistakes, but rather empowering yourself to learn, grow, and move forward. Responsibility is about acknowledging your role in the events that shape your life without falling into the trap of excessive self-criticism or guilt. This balance requires a conscious effort to separate accountability from shame, recognizing that while you may have made errors in judgment or action, those mistakes do not define your worth as a person. For example, if a business venture fails, it can be tempting to spiral into thoughts like, "I'm not cut out for this," or "he'll never succeed." But accepting responsibility involves reframing these thoughts to something more constructive, such as, "This didn't work out because of specific choices or circumstances, and I can learn from it to improve next time." When you shift from self-blame to self-reflection, you create space for growth. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you can control and how you can move forward. Taking responsibility also means resisting the externalized blame, even when circumstances or other people played a role in the setback. It's easy to point fingers at a boss, partner, or system, but doing so only disempowers you by placing the solution outside of your control. Accepting responsibility means owning your decisions, even in situations where you were not solely at fault. For instance, if a relationship ends, you might feel justified in blaming the other per actions, but it's more empowering to reflect on your own behaviors and choices within the dynamic. This doesn't mean excusing toxic or harmful from others. Rather, it's about reclaiming your agency by focusing on what you can learn and change. Another critical aspect of accepting responsibility without self-blame is practicing self-compassion. Often, people equate responsibility with harsh self-judgment, thinking they need to punish themselves to atone mistakes. However, this approach is counterproductive. Research shows that self-compassion leads to resilience and motivation. When you treat yourself with kindness, acknowledging your humanity and imperfections, you create an internal environment where growth can flourish. Self-compassion might involve reminding yourself everyone makes mistakes and that failure is a universal experience. It could also mean seeking support from trusted friends, mentors, or therapists who can provide perspective and encouragement. Accepting responsibility is not about isolating you, about leaning your community for strength and guidance. Moreover, accepting responsibility involves actively identifying lessons within your experiences. Every setback, no matter how painful, holds valuable insights that can guide your future actions. Ask yourself, what did this teach me about my strengths and weaknesses? How can I apply these lessons to similar situations in the future? This process of learning transforms mistakes into stepping stones, making each experience a building block for professional development. For example, If you missed a crucial deadline at work, reflect on what contributed to the lapse. Was it poor time management, lack of communication, or overcommitment? By identifying the root cause, you can take actionable steps to prevent recurrence, such as setting clearer priorities or seeking clarification on expectations. This proactive approach to responsibility is into opportunities for growth. Accepting responsibility also means embracing the power of choice. While you cannot control every circumstance, you can always control your response. This realization is both humbling and empowering. It reminds you that even in the face of adversity, you have the ability to shape your future. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you become the architect of your destiny. For instance, if you're unhappy in your current career, accepting responsibility might involve evaluating your skills, exploring new opportunities, and taking steps toward a more fulfilling path. This proactive mindset replaces helplessness with purpose, allowing you to move forward with confidence and ease. Additionally, it's important to recognize that accepting responsibility is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time decision, but a daily practice of self-awareness and intentionality. Each day presents new opportunities to take your actions and choices. This might involve small, consistent efforts like setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, or taking the time to reflect on your goals. Over time, these efforts compound, creating a sense of momentum and empowerment. Accepting responsibility without self-blame takes courage. It's not always easy to confront your role in a setback, especially when it's more comfortable to deflect or nanny. But true growth demands honesty and vulnerability. It means being willing to face uncomfortables about yourself and using them as fuel for transformation. This courage is what separates those who remain stuck from those who rise stronger. As you practice accepting responsibility, remember to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the moments when you choose accountability, blame, when you reflect on lessons rather than dwelling on guilt. These small victories are significant milestones on your journey of personal growth. They remind you that you have the power to change your narrative and create a life aligned with your values and aspirations. In embracing this practice, you'll find that accepting responsibility is not burden but a gift. It frees you from the chains of blame and empowers you to take charge of your story. You'll discover that each time you choose, you strengthen your ability to navigate challenges, build resilience, and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Ultimately, accepting responsibility without self-blame is a profound act of self-respect. It's a declaration that you are capable, worthy, and committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Through this practice, you transform setbacks into stepping stones, proving to yourself and the world that you are not defined by your mistakes, but by your determination to rise above them. Step 3G, build resilience through action. Building resilience through action is about creating momentum and fortifying your inner strength by taking deliberate, purposeful steps toward growth. Resilience not something you are born with, it's a skill you develop by consistently choosing to rise in the face of adversity, and the most effective way to cultivate it is through action. This begins with small, manageable steps that reinforce your ability to adapt and thrive despite challenges. Each action, no matter how minor, contributes to the foundation of your resilience. If you are navigating a career setback, taking the time to update your resume, reach out to professional contacts, or learn a new seems small in isolation, but collectively, these actions create a sense of agency and progress. The act of doing instills confidence, proving to yourself that you are not defined by circumstances, but by your ability to respond to them. Resilience grows through repetition, so the consistency, when you establish habits that align with your goals, such as exercising regularly, journaling to process emotions, or yield the mental and emotional stamina needed to weather life's storms. These habits act as anchors, grounding you in a sense of control and stability when external conditions feel chaotic. Moreover, taking action helps to shift your focus from problem solutions, breaking the cycle of rumination that often accompanies setbacks. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you channel your energy into constructive efforts that pave the way for recovery and growth. Resilience is also about embracing the process rather than fixating on immediate results. It's understanding that every small step contributes to a larger journey of transformation. When you set achievable goals and celebrate incremental progress, you create a positive feedback loop that reinforces your motivation to keep moving forward. This approach not only strengthens your, but also fosters a sense of optimism and self-efficacy. Building resilience through action also involves stepping outside your comfort zone. Growth requires you to confront fear and uncertainty head-on, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, pursue a new opportunity, or addressing a difficult conversation. Each time you face these challenges, you expand your capacity to handle adversity, proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you once believed. Action in this context becomes a means of redefining your limits and discovering your potential. Another critical aspect of resilience is adaptability, which is cultivated through exposure to differences and problem solving. When you take proactive steps to learn new skills, explore different perspectives, or tackle unfamiliar tasks, you develop the flexibility to navigate change with grace and confidence. This adaptability is what allows you to pivot when circumstances shift, transforming obstacles into opportunities. Building resilience through action also require the mindset of persistence. Setbacks and failures are inevitable, but resilience means continuing to act despite them. It's about getting back up each time you fall, drawing strength from the lessons learned along the way. Persistence is fueled by a deep sense of purpose, which gives your actions meaning and keeps you focused on the bigger picture. When you align your actions with your values and long-term goals, you create a sense of direction that sustains you through difficult times. Support systems play a vital role in building resilience through action. Surrounding yourself with individuals who inspire and hold you accountable provides the strength and motivation to keep going. Whether it's a mentor, a supportive friend, or a professional network, these relationships offer guidance and perspective, reminding you that you are not alone in your journey. Taking action to build these connections is of resilience, as it demonstrates your willingness to seek help and collaborate with others. Additionally, resilience through action involves cultivating a mindset, which frames challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. When you approach obstacles with curiosity and will adapt, you transform setbacks into valuable experiences that contribute to your growth. This mindset shifts your focus from what you can influence, empowering you to take proactive steps toward your goals. Practicing gratitude is another powerful that fosters resilience. By actively acknowledging the positive aspects of your life, even during difficult times, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you to see challenges as temporary and surmountable. Simple actions like keeping a gratitude journal or appreciation to others can have a profound impact on your resilience. Building resilience through action means prioritizing self-care. Taking deliberate steps to nurture your physical, emotional, and mental well-being creates a solid foundation for resilience. This includes maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and setting boundaries to protect your energy. When you prioritize self-care, you equip yourself with the strength and clarity needed to face challenges head-on. Resilience is further strengthened by reflection, which transforms action into insight. Taking time to evaluate your progress, identify areas for improvement, and celebrate your achievements deepens your understanding of what works and what doesn't. Reflection allows you to learn from your actions that each step you take is more informed and effective than the last. Finally, building resilience through action requires trust in the process. Change takes time, and the path to growth is rarely linear. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, but each action you take moves you closer to your goals. Trusting in the cumulative power of small, consistent efforts allows you to stay the course, even when results are not immediately visible. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but about facing them with courage and determination, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to rise stronger. Step 40. Surround yourself with positivity. Surrounding yourself with positivity is a conscious and transformative choice that shapes your mindset, energy, and outcomes in profound ways. The people influences you engage with daily have a cumulative effect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, making it essential to cultivate a circle that uplifts and inspires you. Positivity isn't merely about avoiding negativity. It's about actively seeking and nurturing connections that empower you to become the best version of yourself. This begins with evaluating your current relationships and identifying the ones that energize and support you versus those that drain and hinder your progress. True positivity is found in individuals who encourage your dreams, challenge you to grow, and celebrate your successes without envy or competition. They listen with empathy, offer constructive feedback, and remind you of your potential during moments of doubt. Surrounding yourself with such people requires intentionality, as they are not always easy to find. It may mean reaching out to mentors, joining supportive communities, or reconnecting with old friends who align with your values and aspirations. These relationships create a safety net of encouragement, fostering resilience and optimism in the face of challenges. Beyond personal relationships, your environment plays a crucial role in cultivating positivity. Consider the physical and digital spaces you inhabit. A clutter-free, organized home or workspace can promote clarity and calm, while a chaotic or uninspiring can add unnecessary stress. Similarly, curating your digital environment, the content you consume on social media, the news you follow, and the voices you listen to, can significantly impact your outlook. Follow creators, thought leaders, and communities that align with your goals and values, and don't hesitate to unfollow or mute sources of negativity or comparison. The media you engage with should motivate and inform, not drain or distract you. Positivity also extends to the habits and rituals you incorporate into your daily life. Practices like gratitude journaling, affirmations, and mindfulness help reframe your perspective, abundance over scarcity and opportunities over obstacles. Gratitude, in particular, is a powerful tool using positivity. By intentionally focusing on the things you appreciate, no matter how small, you shift your attention away from problems and toward the good in your life. This mindset not only enhances your mood, but also attracts more positivity into your experiences. Positivity is further amplified when you contribute it to others. Acts of kindness, encouragement, and support create a ripple effect, fostering a cycle of positivity that benefits everyone involved. When you uplift others, you strengthen your own sense of purpose and connection, reinforcing the positivity in your life. It's important to acknowledge that surrounding yourself with positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality or avoiding difficult emotions. Challenges, setbacks, and negative feelings are inevitable, but the key is how you respond to them. Positivity equips you with the mindset and to navigate difficulties with grace and resilience. It's about maintaining hope and determination when circumstances are tough, knowing that you have the strength and support to overcome them. Cultivating positivity also involves setting boundaries to protect your energy. This may mean limiting time with individuals who bring negativity or drama into your life. While it's not always possible to completely disself from such people, especially if they are family or colleagues, you can establish boundaries that prioritize your well-being. This might involve redirecting conversations, limiting interactions, or seeking support from others when necessary. Surrounding yourself with positivity requires consistency and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. A positive environment enhances your creativity and overall well-being, creating a fertile ground for growth and success. It reinforces the belief that you are capable of your goals and that setbacks are temporary challenges, not permanent barriers. By surrounding yourself with positivity, you share a life filled with inspiration, connection, and purpose, enabling you to thrive and make a meaningful impact on the world around you. Step 5. Keep your vision alive. Keeping your vision alive is the key to maintain momentum and staying focused on your goals, even in the face of challenges and distractions. A clear and compelling vision serves as your guiding star, providing purpose and direction as you navigate complexities of life. To keep your vision alive, it's essential to engage with it daily, nurturing it with intentional thought, action, belief. Start by visualizing your desired future as vividly as possible, imagining not only what it looks like but feels. Engage all your senses to bring your vision to life, picturing the sights, sounds, and emotions associated with achieving your goals. This practice reinforces your connection to your vision, transforming it from a distant dream into a tangible reality. Writing down your vision is another powerful way to keep it alive. Craft a detailed description of your goals, break down into specific, actionable steps. Revisit this document regularly, updating it as your aspirations evolve and your progress unfolds. Keeping your vision in writing ensures that it remains a constant presence in your life, sometimes a reminder of what you're working toward and why it matters. Surrounding yourself with visual reminders of your vision further strengthens your commitment. Create a vision board filled with images, quotes, and symbols that resonate with your goals, placing it somewhere you'll see daily. These reminders serve as a source of inspiration and motivation, reigniting your passion whenever you feel discouraged or distracted. Sharing your vision with others can also keep it alive, as it reinforces your accountability and opens the door to support and collaboration. Speak about your goals with trusted friends, or like-minded communities, seeking encouragement and advice from those who believe in your potential. Their enthusiasm and feedback can fuel your determination, reminding you that you're not alone in your journey. Additionally, staying connected to your vision requires resilience in the face of setbacks. Challenges and obstacles are inevitable, but they don't have to derail your progress. Instead, view them as opportunities to refine your approach and strengthen your resolve. Each time you encounter a roadblock, reconnect with your vision to remind yourself of the bigger picture and the deeper purpose driving your efforts. Regularly celebrating your progress is another aspect of keeping your vision alive. Acknowledge and reward yourself for the milestones you achieve, no matter how small they may seem. These celebrations provide a sense of accomplishment, reinforcing the belief that your efforts are paying off and that your vision is within reach. Incorporating your vision into your daily routine that remains a central focus of your life. Set aside time each day to reflect on your goals, whether through journaling, meditation, or contemplation. Use this time to reaffirm your commitment, visualize your success, and plan your next steps. Consistency is key, as the regular practice with your vision keeps it at the forefront of your mind. Cultivating a positive mindset is equally important for keeping your vision alive. Surround yourself with affirmations, motivational content, and success stories that inspire and empower you. Guard against negativity and self-doubt, challenging any thoughts that undermine your course or distract you from your path. A strong and optimistic mindset reinforces your ability to achieve your goals, enabling you to stay focused and determined. Flexibility is another critical component of keeping your vision alive. While it's important to remain committed to your goals, it's equally important to adapt to changes and embrace new opportunities. Be willing to adjust your approach as needed, viewing flexibility as a strength rather than a compromise. This adaptability ensures that your vision remains relevant and achievable even as life evolves. Keeping your vision alive also involves staying steered by your why, the deeper purpose behind your goals. Reflect on the impact your vision will have on your life and the lives of others, allowing this sense of purpose to fuel your motivation. Whether your vision is driven by a desire to create a better future for your family, make a meaningful contribution to your community, or achieve personal fulfillment, connecting with your why ensures that your efforts are grounded in a powerful and enduring source of inspiration. Finally, remember that keeping your vision alive is not a destination. It's about continuously engaging with your aspirations, refining your goals, and staying open to growth and possibility. By committing to this process, you create a life of purpose and fulfillment, driven by a vision that evolves and expands you. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you envision, proving that your vision is not only alive but thriving.